Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to the Universim. My game crashed twice while I was trying to load it, so my day's off to an awesome start, too. Kidding. Uh, anyway, while I have you here, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and maybe enough likes and subscribes will convince the game not to crash anymore when I'm opening it. Let's see. I mentioned today we're going to begin the last push toward space age. We're going to make our way to the space age today. If I am relearning some of these, if you saw me learn these in the last video, I had a little trouble with the saves for a couple of my games yesterday, so I might be, a couple minutes behind. We're going to make our way back through. I'm going to start upgrading my shops. That's a little bit of a risky gamble because the shops serve a pretty big purpose to make our believers happy. Well, to make our nuggets happy, not just the believers. And oh, a fire is coming. I don't see a fire. So I don't want to take out too many shops at one time because it's going to make our nuggets deeply unhappy. And we're already kind of struggling with nugget happiness a little bit. So I'm going to just put down another couple parks just to try to bridge the gap. We are having to worry about pollution a little more in our lakes, but we don't yet have a solution for that aside from my manually rinsing them out. This was the same notification for this lake 3 times. That's fun. At least it means we only have to clear 1. So nugget happiness is already dipping back down a little bit. By putting in these parks, I am essentially boosting it a little bit before I tear it down a lot by removing some of the shops temporarily. I think 2 parks for 2 shops. Nuggets are going to be unhappy either way, so I just want to make sure they're as unhappy as possible, or well, not as unhappy as possible. I want to do the most to mitigate their unhappiness. Why is crime so high in the parks? It's not. Okay. That's just a hard table to read. Anyway. How's your day going? What did we just unlock? We unlocked gaseous locomotion. Oh, hot air balloons. Yeah. Well, we can put down hot air balloons also. That's a good idea. That will really help with happiness. Or it won't. What? It gets no dots of happiness and 1 dot of crime. Then what's the point? Where's your front? Okay. So without my even trying, nuggets are more unhappy now. I'm looking for anything obvious that we can, like, remedy. They don't like the iron mines. They don't like any of the resource gathering or manufacturing facilities. They do like parks, movie theaters, shops. I need to clean this up. An election is underway, so let's take a quick peek at the laws we can vote on. Religious focus, already know I'm sticking with that. Nuggets focus more on religion rather than research. Creator point production plus 15%, research rate minus 30%. Research rate isn't such a big deal. We are going to push to getting to the space age today, but I think we'll get there even if research is a little bit slower. We also have medical aid. Nuggets pay more attention to the medicine, decreases medicine prep time by 90%. Safety guidelines, nuggets will become less prone to injury, minus 15% chance of injury. Yeah, I'm staying with religious focus, and then I'm going to bank some creator points. The max you can have is 1,000. And spend some on creating relationships. Oops. Running into buildings with my camera. Creating trees. Speaking of creating trees, I want to quickly pop some into this empty space. This is a small space, so I shouldn't need a whole bunch of creator points for it. I don't know what the need is, the resource need for shops, but it seems like we still have a couple underway. That we need 10 cement for construction and 8 glass. So I'm gonna hold off for a second on upgrading the next couple shops. Squeeze some more trees in. Okay, pretty good. We're back up to 18k trees, making our way toward our goal of 20. The more trees we have, the less we'll let them celebrate. Also, they could use the happiness. The less damage is done to our atmosphere, the less pollution we see, the higher our CO2, our O2 levels. Okay, when we're done upgrading our shops, we can also upgrade our movie theaters. Neat. We still need 8 and 10 glass and cement. We have no oil? Oh, we suddenly have 5 oil. So I was thinking maybe our oil jacks were empty, but they might not be since that just booped back up there. That sound usually means a UFO, so I'm going to take a pause on looking for our oil jack and Oh, neat. Our defense tower shot the UFO out of the sky. They don't need us to manually strike it with lightning anymore. What I do still need to do, though, is when this burns off, it's going to leave a mysterious, mystical box that we are going to take to our city center, to our evolution tower, so that it can be researched. No, yeah, I know, I'm inside a building. There we go. Now we'll check on our oil jack, and then we'll upgrade our next couple shops. Oil jack, you have 30% left. Okay. Okay. I have a mix of shops and movie theaters to upgrade now, and I clicked on a couple of each. It's not my preference to upgrade both things at once, but I think it's going to be all right. I'm hoping that box is ready to go by the time we end this video so that I can open it up in the next video or even at the end of this one. We'll see. Our iron mine has 25% left. I heard some buildings make the upgrade noise. I think they're listed as local business. Oh no, they're listed by their names. Oh, that's a pain. List them as shop or list them as local business. Don't make me have to select 4 things just to spot all of our lizard candy, massage. There's like a third one. Alright, so this is in the modern skin, I think. The current era's skin. That's cute. This is the old skin. Hair Saloon, that's the third one. And it looks like one of each is completed. This is the upgraded hair salon. Saloon, excuse me. We already saw the upgraded massage. Let's take a look at the upgraded lizard candy. Cute. Okay. Since I can see that those are already done, What's alerting? Wolves? Yeah. I'm gonna go and upgrade the next couple. I'm gonna put movie theaters in here too, just to see how many need upgrading. No more. We have 2 movie theaters and they are both upgraded. It's entirely possible that I clicked on the wrong button. When you upgrade, I'm pretty sure I didn't though. When you upgrade, clicking on the button on the left upgrades just the one. Clicking on the button on the right upgrades all buildings of the same type. So like if I clicked this here, all the rest of the shops would be upgraded. Oh yeah, that lake is dirty. What's its pollution level? 25%. I think that's when you get notified by the game. Put a rain cloud over it, and that'll wash the pollution away. If nuggets drink from polluted lakes, they will get sick. So it's important to keep an eye on them. Oh, locusts is what it was. Okay. I just let my defenses take care of it. I didn't even look for them. That's okay. I don't see anything bad happened as a result of the locusts being in there. I saw a mine that's getting low. Is this that iron mine I just checked? Sure is. Okay. This battery's about half full. Oh, we also unlocked solar panels in the last playthrough, but we haven't started putting any down yet. Mostly just because I'm half waiting to see if our minister for power does it, and otherwise just because I've got too much going on already to think about it right now. But we'll think about it. We will. We're gonna upgrade our last 2 shops. And then I'm just gonna open up all the buildings and see what I have left to upgrade. Oh, cosmetics, that's the last one. I wasn't sure whether there were 3 or 4. So we'll go ahead and upgrade cosmetics. And then we'll have our eateries to upgrade. And those we'll want to do slowly, because we don't have a whole lot of cooked food to begin with. And I don't want to get in the way of the nuggets cooking too much food to eat. Like, eating raw food is not as good for them as eating cooked food. So we need to make sure they have enough. This lake is looking a little, yep, it's polluted and low. So I'm just going to pop a cloud over it and clean it and fill it. Okay, once we are situated on resources and we don't need anything else for construction, right now we need 8 steel beams and some thing else, 8 glass, then we can take a look at upgrading more. We can move on to our eateries. We also just unlocked some stuff. We unlocked the modern movie theaters, which we've already upgraded. We unlocked delicates, which upgrades our eateries. Maybe we just got unobtanium. It's spelled wrong in this menu. It's actually spelled with an O, as in it's unobtainable. Like you can't get it. But here in this menu it is spelled wrong. And then we can also upload or update learn. We can learn builder bots. And we'll do aerospace engineering to upgrade our engineering huts, unlock airports, unlock the hypertube. In my first ever game, I used the hypertube. The hypertube is essentially like, I'm trying to think of the best, like a moving walkway, so that you can get places much faster, like much faster as a nugget. But you have to have, like, it has to travel through an area. Like you put it down manually like a road, and it gets in the way of stuff. You have to have a starting point and you have to have little drop-off points, and it's, unless they've made some changes to it, and I'm sure they have, for the better, for me it wasn't worth putting the hypertube down. This lake is very low again, so I'm gonna put just a whole mess of clouds on it. That's a little better. As we move into the space age, we'll start getting condensers, which you can put here on the edge of the lake, and the condensers will essentially pull moisture out of the air and keep your lakes full with that. We'll get cloud generators, which can help with the number of clouds in the air, because you'll notice that as the game progresses, you'll see fewer and fewer clouds in the sky. There's our hot air balloon. It's cute. Can we see a nugget in it? Yes, we can. How you doing up there, little nugget? He's hungry. Okay, how we doing? We need no glass. We need no steel. Time for upgrades. We'll do one eatery at a time. And we'll know that eateries are ready when they are staffed again. So right now, that's the alphabet's hard when you're tired. There we go. This one will come down. It'll have no workers, and then when the upgrade is completed, it'll have workers again. That little nugget looked deeply unhappy. I'm sorry, that was funny. Like, I imagine if you're sitting down at a restaurant and suddenly that restaurant collapses around you and they're like, nope, you gotta go, we're updating. Just tickled me. There are nuggets in there still eating. How? This is pretty cute. I actually just wanted to hang out here for a second and take a sip of my coffee, but then I'm noticing I can see things happening in the construction. Like these tables have gone up. This new level is going up. And so now I just want to watch this building. I'm sorry if it's not as interesting to you as it is to me. I am in the steering wheel. I'm in the steering wheel. I'm in the driver's seat. I'm behind the wheel. These look like Vents. It's weird to me that nuggets still are just coming in here and eating. Like, that doesn't happen in real restaurants. When a restaurant is uh, being updated or like renovated, it closes. There's a there's a restaurant right near our house that we love, but it has been closed for a while because it's under renovations, and we obviously can't go in there and eat. Here we go. Okay, so this is the new skin for the eatery. I think it's cute. I like that they kept the patio seating. But I think that we won't always get to see who's in our eateries now. Okay, on to the next. I'm not going to sit there and watch every single one, because I think you'd hate that. I'm keeping a pretty close eye on this iron mine, I know. Half of it is because I don't really know what I'm clicking on. I don't know the skins for the mines. So for all I know, that's like a gas mine or a stone mine. But the other half is because I know it's almost empty. So I might put down a preemptive replacement mine somewhere else. But it's also okay if I wait a little longer because there's still some iron in that one. Nugget counts are down for no reason that I can see. Unmarried nugget counts are up. Nugget happiness is good though. Our eatery is underway. The lake is polluted again. And let's see about forming some relationships. Oh boy. Stop that. Okay. Knocked a bunch of those out pretty fast. And now, let's see. No more blue nuggets. One blue nugget. Okay, I think that's pretty good for now. We got a bunch of those done. That'll help us boost our believer count and our nugget count because the nuggets that we just married off will have babies. And they are more likely to believe in us because they'll feel like divine intervention helped them get their relationship in order. Our mystical box is done. The surface of the box is inscribed with mysterious markings. That's a blueprint piece. A skunky smell wafts from the box. I'm hoping that's just like gas or oil or fuel. and not something very bad. Your nuggets hear a desperate banging inside. That's just at least one more nugget. Okay. What was it? Herbs. Okay, I didn't think about herbs. And we got the fourth piece of the Leaning Tower, I think. No? Okay, we did, but that doesn't help us when we don't have the second and third pieces. Or the first and third pieces. Okay, that second eatery is done, so time for the third one. And let's speed the game back up. And we need active optics for aerospace engineering and lunar colony. Oh, I can't do lunar colony yet because we've got 5 queued up. And lunar colony will be the last one that we need to get to the space age. Okay, go away. Our lake is empty. So we'll fill that back up. That one's nice and full. We're not using that one really for anything yet. It's this one over here I have to keep a close eye on. Another election. Food for all increases the amount of rations per nugget by double, happiness +2, food consumption +100%. Accelerated studies, nuggets spend less time in school, but injury rates increase, -50%. School time, injury rate +35%. Or vaccination, I think I'm going to go with. Nuggets will get shots to become less prone to disease, -15% chance of sickness. Let's see. We currently don't have any sick or injured nuggets, and that's awesome. I'm going to keep it that way. Is this the eatery we just upgraded? No. Yeah, I know. Oh, hey, okay. Cool. There we go. This is. And while this is underway, I'm just going to go ahead and get this one going. We are low on cooked food, and that's going to have to be fine. We've also unlocked some new things. Yes, we're getting ready to unlock the airport. We're getting ready to unlock the Hyperloop. And we have unlocked solar panels. Wolves again, okay. I'm gonna trust my military to take care of it. I will clean up this infection zone by myself, though. Okay. They don't need to celebrate. They're pretty happy. Yeah, we'll give it to them anyway. So, as you can see, we have started to unlock space buildings. the nuggetoid factory, which will also allow us to build the builder bots, the unobtanium extractors. Oh, there's my wolf attack. There go my little rangers out to get the wolves. Unobtanium, I don't really have much use for yet. We'll get there. So I'm not going to put that down right now. I am considering the need for the nuggetoid factory. And if I put down the nuggetoid factory, then I will need unobtanium. Okay, there we go. Research is going much faster now. And we just need the 4, and then we'll be ready to end for the day. Do we have anything to upgrade? Probably. Oh yeah. Okay, I just set 3 engineering huts to upgrade. We have a bunch, and I definitely don't want to do them all at once, because the more are down, the more I have to be the one to heal up the buildings from just like the natural decay that buildings face. So I'm gonna do 3 of these at a time, and we'll make our way through it as we usually do. It's not gonna stop me from doing the research though. The research is gonna be done regardless, and then we'll just catch up on upgrades, any upgrades that we unlock as we go. Sorry if you can hear my blinds opening. Okay. Believer counts are looking still a little low. But, you know, I feel like it's just naturally coming together. Aerial commerce, that is, I believe, airports. Yep. So we'll do the Hyperloop, then we'll do active optics. Takes 1 second to learn. And then lunar colony, which takes 20 in-game minutes. That's a lot. And it is time to kind of start thinking about winding down too. So I'm gonna just take a look at how many engineers we have to upgrade. Just 2 pages. That's not so bad. I thought we had more. And we don't need a lot of materials for these, which is nice. Let's see if any of these are already done. No, they are not. Oh, I heard one though. I heard one go just now. This one's underway, but not very. This one's almost done. So we'll hang out here and we'll see what this looks like when it's finished. Next to a dead wolf. Cute. I like the little hammer and wrench rotating. Let's go clean up this infected zone. Okay, those are coming right along. Okay, we were just stuck on a nugget. This one's almost done. This one's just gotten started, and we should... Yep. The materials that are needed for them have already been distributed. So I'm going to go ahead and do the next 3 that are on this page, and then we'll only have the 1 page to worry about. We're a little more than halfway through learning pneumatic tubes so that we can build the hyperloop. Water level looks really good on this lake right now. Like, it actually goes all the way up to the piers. It's still low, but boats can at least get in there now. Oh, our iron mine is just about emptied. Let's see about putting another one. Enough resource. Wow, okay. This area looks great for an iron mine. Let's see if I can put one somewhere. No, I got the wibble noise. I can put it here. Where's your front? Oh, here. Oh, that's not so bad. And that's empty now, so we'll tear it down. We'll salvage the scrap. I know it collapsed, I did it. See how our engineers are doing? Nope. Alright, and we are now on to Lunar Colony. Have we officially hit the space age? We have. Alright. I've been playing for longer than usual, and it is time to call it quits. I do want to I'm trying to stick around and get that last upgrade unlocked, but at least we got to it. Yeah, I think it's time to call it quits for the day. In the next video, we will unlock Lunar Colony, and then you'll start seeing these buildings, the residential buildings, change skins again from the modern age to the space age, and I think they'll be shorter. We will also finish upgrading our engineering huts. Sorry for all the Discord sounds I'm sure you're hearing. And we will continue our upgrades. I will probably build the nuggetoid factory and get a couple of unobtanium mines up, or extractors. This is unobtanium here. It's really pretty. Like a little glowing monolith. So we may get an extractor up on 1, just so that we have enough to power our nuggetoid factory. And I think we're in pretty good shape to enter into the space age. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It is a real treat to get to spend time with you guys almost every day. And I am so grateful for you, for your kindness. You've been encouraging and sweet, and I am so lucky to be getting to know such awesome people. So thank you. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you, and I will see you soon.